There is still talk that it might be Thierry Henry's last Premiership game. He has the chance to finish with the Golden Boot for 4 seasons in 5. Fabregas. 3 is Uriah Rennie, who I'm sure will relish the appointment. On a day that he turned the game back Arsenal's way in Manchester. Put out by Chimbonda. Quick throw for Arsenal from Reyes. Henry, Kleb. Henry. Goalkeeper started to come and thought better of it.
Clever little play, wasn't it, from Henry? You just get the feeling with him today that there's something up the sleeve that he will produce, and you'll think, crikey, there's another magical moment. Free kick, because he's got pace on it.
Henry dumbers it for Cole. Lehman. Put out by McCulloch, but it will run for Henry. That might spell a problem for Wigan. Reyes trying to take up a position. He looks for his great pal Robbie Pires. Gives it for Cole. Reyes has got to check through the centre. He'd run offside. Mabue is chasing after him, but I think just to mark him. Here comes Henry. Arsenal had the lead once here and lost it. Going to get a penalty there.
So, maybe he wasn't going to give the one at the other end.
It's a great sight for England as well as Arsenal to see him on the run. And Ashley Cole's still going until Uriah Rennie blows against him.
Just missing that little extra burst of pace, really.
Fabregas. Henry. And Baines couldn't wait for Pollitt. He's hurt himself in dealing with the danger.
He just slips, doesn't he, as he makes the clearance. Leighton Baines, I think that's what's...
Gilberto. Henry. Gilberto!
A half chance, nothing more. Clever play from Henry. It was very, very tight when the ball was played into the Arsenal skipper. But he's always...
And by Shana. It's a more easy piece of work for Campbell. And Matt Jackson misjudges the bounce. Helped on by Henry. Now Reyes. Chimbonda's the defender. Again, Uriah Rennie's saying no penalty. It's Henry. He's in. It's 2-2. And Henry on the last day at Highbury, the ground that's been lit up by his performances. It would be inappropriate if he wasn't in on the act. But this was much needed by Arsenal. Much, much needed.
Well, all that hard work undone. You know, they've battled, they've worked, they've really stuck it.
The news is not all good for their supporters. Because
all anybody would ask you to do is work the goalkeeper. That's exactly what David Thompson did. I spoke to him the other week, Martin. He's a bit disappointed with his performances in a Wigan shirt. He feels that he hasn't really got anywhere near.
45 minutes left, Paul, of your first Premiership season. Can be very proud of it. Uriah ready, which he is now. Not even thinking about leaving Highbury with the right result. It's the significance of victory.
Tremendous so far.
They really haven't got into their stride at all in the second half. Wigan back in numbers. And Shana, his header only drops for Henry. But Shana retrieves it with a clean winning of the ball.
Yeah, I think that was good defending from Shana.
Arsenal do the ultimate of footballing ironies. Oh, and it's what Wigan do here. Henry skip round. Pollitt, Thierry Henry puts Arsenal 3-2 in front. And when you needed something to go for you, that has happened. Well, it's a gift, but one gratefully taken.
Well, David Thompson has had such an impact on this game from a Wigan point of view. But now he's just had a big impact from an Arsenal point of view, because it's his back pass that really drops his side in the mire. And I said in the first half, when Henry gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, his ratio...
At the moment, he's just rolling it wide to Kleb. And he's past Siegel. Henry again. Kleb. In Arsenal's fourth. And Wigan were able to scrape it clear.
There's a real strut in that.
Henry takes over Campbell. Here goes Henry. Well, now there was a challenge by
Tired just to keep that strength of mind.
Perez putting himself through. Out comes Pollett. He doesn't know where the ball is. Henry does. Perez in the middle. Kleb. Here's Henry. Match for the club. That's Campbell. Henry. Ljungberg. Penalty. Whatever Thierry Henry achieves, his name will be forever associated with Highbury. And on the last day here, he has a hat-trick. The king of Highbury.
There's all his teammates are joining him at the moment, and they know it's a special moment. And I'm not so...
But he plays in the Champions League. What a way to sign off. Plays in the final. Of course, it's only in Paris. You can get a train there. Ljungberg. Cole. Henry. For 8 minutes left. On that sending off. Again, you said, Brian, at the time that Thierry certainly entitled to enforce the letter of the law, but not all referees do it. That's into a historic afternoon of triumph. Remember, they were 2-1 down just before half-time. Ashley Cole not picked up, he came late. And they were fighting.
Well, Reyes still only 21.
You feel it's about right now. But, another Arsenal goal would be a bit cruel on Jewel and his players. Club. And that is it. Football is finished at Highbury for all time. And it's finished with a Thierry Henry hat-trick.